ever pondered on the art of crafting the perfect ceviche? This question, as old as time itself, has confounded not just the novice home cooks trying to tease out the secret to this unique dish, but also seasoned professional chefs who have spent their lives immersed in the culinary arts. Ceviche is not a mere amalgamation of fresh seafood and citrus juices thrown together haphazardly in a bowl. To think so is to greatly underestimate the intricacies of this dish. No, ceviche is an intricate art form, requiring not just time and patience, but also a profound comprehension of the interplay of flavors and textures. Our gastronomic journey, an exploration of this culinary marvel, begins with a voyage to the lush, green coastal regions of Peru. This is where ceviche was first conceived, a clear testimony to the impressive culinary skills of the ancient Peruvians. Possessing very few resources, yet an immense amount of ingenuity, they gave birth to a dish that is now renowned globally. A dish that beautifully showcases the rich natural flavor of the sea's bounty and the sharp, tangy potency of their homegrown citrus fruits. The essence of ceviche lies in its freshness. It's not just a matter of taste, but a celebration of the raw, unadulterated quality of its ingredients. It's about hand-picking the finest, juiciest seafood, plucked straight from the azure depths of the ocean, and marinating it in the freshest, zestiest citrus juices. The marinating process, when executed correctly, gently cooks the seafood in a way that conventional methods cannot. It tenderizes the seafood, infusing it with a mouth-watering tanginess that creates a symphony of flavors in your mouth. A flavor explosion that is simply unforgettable. Today, we embark on a quest to demystify this seafood delicacy, a journey of discovery, unveiling the layers of complexity in its preparation. We attempt to decode the secret to creating this citrus-marinated seafood delight, a dish that hails from the vibrant and colorful coasts of Peru. Beginning this culinary adventure, you'll want to start by gathering all the indispensable ingredients needed for this authentic ceviche recipe. The secret to achieving the perfect ceviche lies in the freshness and unparalleled quality of your chosen components. This dish isn't about complex techniques, it's about letting quality ingredients shine, so choose wisely. For the foundation of your ceviche, seek out approximately 1 pound of unblemished, high-quality white fish. The best options are sea bass or halibut, due to their firm texture and delightfully mild flavor that complements rather than overpowers the rest of the dish. People have also been known to experiment with other types of fish, however. For a classic ceviche, sea bass and halibut are the traditional choices. You will want to chop the fish into small, even pieces. Consistency pieces. Consistency is key here, as this will guarantee even marinating throughout, allowing each piece of fish to be equally infused with flavor. Take your time with this step. Precision and a well-executed technique will make a world of difference in your final dish. Next, we move on to the red onion. You'll need just one, slicing it thinly and as uniform as possible. The onion gives your ceviche a satisfying crunch, and its vibrant color pleasing aesthetic contrast to the bright white fish. After the onion, your next component is fresh chilies. You'll need around 1 or 2, but this is where you can adjust to your personal taste. Some prefer a subtle hint of heat, others want it fiery, so choose your chilies accordingly. Chop them finely, like the fish, to ensure the spice permeates the entire dish. The real hero of your ceviche is the citrus. This is where 8 ripe and juicy limes come into play. Is what effectively cooks the fish in a ceviche, giving it the unique tangy flavor that sets this dish apart. Lastly, we reach the herbs and seasonings. A generous handful of fresh cilantro will add a touch of freshness and brightness to your ceviche, while a pinch of salt and a grind of black pepper bring out the flavors of the other ingredients, perfectly rounding off the taste. Remember, the beauty of ceviche is in its simplicity. Each ingredient shines, contributing to a harmonious blend of flavors that's fresh, tangy, and utterly delectable. Begin by placing the diced fish in a large, preferably glass bowl. Picture this bowl, brimming with fresh, uniformly diced fish. Now add in the lime juice, freshly squeezed just moments ago. See the lime juice, vibrant and full of life with a tangy aroma. It's a concoction of freshness extracted from ripe limes. Watch as the juice pools around the fish, soaking each piece in its zest. Observe the fish gradually being submerged. You're witnessing a dance between the fish and lime. The lime's citric acid subtly cooks the fish right away. Let's explore this cooking process called denaturation. It's where the proteins in the fish transform. They change structure, evolve, akin to what happens when heat is applied to food. The beauty is that no flame is involved, just a chemical reaction that gently alters the fish. This transformation is intriguing from both culinary and scientific perspectives. It's quite a unique process, where proteins change, becoming something different, yet maintaining their essence. It's a process called denaturation, where the proteins in the fish change structure, similar to what happens when applying heat. When the fish begins its marination process, seize this opportunity to get the rest of your ingredients ready. This method ensures the most effective use of your time, allowing the fish to soak in flavors while you work on other ingredients. Start by focusing your attention on the red onion. It is essential to slice it as thinly as you can, almost paper thin. This will allow the onion to imbue its distinct sharp flavor into the dish without overpowering the other ingredients. The technique for slicing onion is quite simple. Hold the onion steady with one hand while using a sharp knife in the other. Move the knife back and forth gently, being careful not to apply too much pressure as it may squash the onion or worse, cause an injury. The next ingredient is the chilies, which bring a certain heat to the dish. They need to be finely chopped. Be attentive while handling chilies. Their potent heat can cause discomfort if it gets on your skin or in your eyes. Hence, it's always a good idea to wear gloves while dealing with chilies. You may decide to remove the seeds from the chilies. If you're someone who prefers a milder flavor, it's highly recommended to do so. The seeds are where the most heat is concentrated. By removing them, you will achieve a milder, but still flavorful ceviche. In conclusion, while the fish is marinating, utilize this time effectively by prepping the other ingredients. Slice the red onion as thinly as possible and finely chop the chilies. Remember, if you prefer a milder ceviche, remove the seeds from the chilies. After approximately 20 minutes, the fish should appear opaque and perfectly cooked, its white flesh transformed by the acidic marinade. The next step involves the careful draining of the excess lime juice. Yet, don't rid of it all. Retain a small quantity of this tangy liquid as it will serve a crucial role shortly. Now, your fish is set, but the ceviche is incomplete without the accompaniment of other fresh ingredients. This is where the onions make their entry. Thinly sliced and lightly crunchy, they bring a subtle bitterness which harmonizes with the tangy lime. Now, the chilies come into play. Depending on your preference, you can choose the milder jalapenos or go for the fiery habaneros. Remember, the aim is a touch of heat that will dance on your taste buds, not overpower the delicate fish. Next, grab a large handful of fresh cilantro. The leaves should be bright, their scent earthy and vibrant. Chop into fine pieces, their green flecks standing out against the white fish. This is not just for aesthetics. Cilantro adds a fresh, slightly citrusy note that elevates the whole dish. Lastly, season salt and pepper. The salt enhances the natural flavors, making them sing, while the pepper adds a little heat and complexity. Stir everything together, ensuring that ingredients are thoroughly mixed. The result of your labor, a refreshing, flavorful ceviche, is now ready to be enjoyed. Serve it straight away, as it's best enjoyed fresh. Pair it with some crunchy corn tortillas or sweet potato for a complete meal. So, to recap, marinate the fish in lime juice, prepare the onions and chilies, mix these together, and serve immediately. This ceviche recipe isn't merely about assembling ingredients. It's about honoring the freshness of the produce and savoring the uncomplicated yet refined tastes of Peru. The key, remember, to excellent ceviche is embedded in the fish's quality and how well the flavors are balanced. This process shouldn't be hurried. Instead, take your time, savor every moment. Good food isn't just about filling the stomach. It's about a collection of sensory experiences that leave an unforgettable impression. Ceviche, the iconic Peruvian dish, is one such indulgence that gives you the chance to delve into a world of culinary artistry. The bold and pulsating flavors promise to carry you right into the core of Peru's rich culinary tradition. So go ahead, dive into the culinary art of ceviche, and let the vibrant flavors transport you straight to the heart of Peru.